Welcome to The Man in the Middle. I am your host, Bill West. This is part two because my cat looks like he turned off my review in the first. I was looking to see the time stamp and it wasn't going. So here we go again. We are going to talk about Fast X. Uh, was it a good movie? No, it's not. None of these are good movies. I know Fast X, the Fast and Furious franchise has their fans. I'm a fan, but the only good movie was uh, was one, maybe two, but after three and going on, I no, especially after Paul Walker passed away. But does that stop them from being fun movies? No, I laughed my ass off watching these movies. I had such a good, or Fast X. I had such a good time. It was the best movie in the trilogy or in the series since Paul Walker left or passed away. And even my wife said that. She said she hadn't enjoyed a Fast and Furious movie as much as she had until this movie since Paul Walker. And really, that's how I felt about it. The good. Uh, some of the effects were fun. Well, they were all fun. Uh, some of them might have been. I heard that a lot of it was CGI, and yeah, but it doesn't stop them from being fun. I was giggling and chuckling, just having a good time watching all the insanity on the screen. Another good point was Jason Momoa. He's always Jason Momoa is always good, and he was really good in this. He reminded me of Captain Jack Sparrow from the Pirates of the Caribbean and many of his sequences. You could tell he's put on quite a bit of weight since Dune. If they follow up, I hope he loses some of this weight for part two. But I enjoyed watching him. He reveled in his villainy. He loved being a bad guy. You can see it on the screen, and that was it was so enjoyable watching him be this bad guy and watching him revel in his villainy. Uh, music was good. Seeing a lot of characters we might not have seen in a while, and every uh, major character from this movie is or from this franchise is in this movie. Every character, even those who you expect not to see, stay for the mid-credit scene. Movie starts out with a flashback to Rio, where they steal the safe. I can't remember. I think it was seven. And during that movie, we start they start interspersing Jason Momoa as the son of the criminal mastermind in Rio, and he wants revenge because of the death of his father. If you haven't seen, seven or I think it was seven. I'm not quite sure if I am. Hopefully somebody corrects me in the messaging. But he wants revenge because of the death of his father, the loss of his fortune, and the rest of his family. And that's what sets up this movie. A good revenge flick is always good. So I can't, you know, I'm not saying it's a good movie. I'm just saying it was very interesting. And it might have been a good movie. Like I said, even though it might not have been good, it doesn't stop it from being fun. And this was a fun movie. Uh, the bad, some of the obvious CGI. The crew is getting old. This is 10 movies in over 20 years or so. Yeah, it's time for them to hang it up. This is supposedly, this is the first part of a three act, or trilogy that's going to end the series. That would be nice. Like I said, everybody's getting old. It's time for them to settle down. Uh, Another good part was that Paul Walker even though he passed away, his character is still very much alive in this movie. They keep talking about Brian. Where's Brian at? What's he doing? They don't want to kill him yet, which is a good thing because he was too young. His character was too young. But before the end of the trilogy, either they're going to have to deep fake him, or they're going to just have to admit that he's gone. Maybe he died off camera, but it has to happen. But they need to come to terms with this. They can't keep it hanging out. They can't say, oh, uh, they can't get to fast 12 and say Brian's not here. No, it's not going to work. You're going to have to say Brian's dead. Something happened to him, or they're going to have to bring in somebody else, maybe Paul Walker's brother, to play the part one last time, put some closure to the character and to the series. So the big action sequence that starts the movie off is a neutron bomb that's rolling through uh, Rome, and uh, Dante is setting up to blow up the Vatican with it, and uh, blow Dom and his crew through a miraculous set of ridiculous stunts. I mean, it's a fun piece. It's I think somebody said it's like 20 minutes long. Just Carfu and CGI, and it's just ridiculous, but it's fun. That's Calliope back there. She's hiding. It's a fun time. Uh, they they do divert the bomb to uh, it explodes in the lake or the river nearby the Vatican, which stops its destructive force by its factor of 10. But it does go off. It does wreck the Vatican and nearby surroundings. Nobody's dead. A lot of people hurt, but nobody's dead. And Dominic and crew get blamed, which the whole revenge sequence. Uh, Dominic and part of his crew get away. Uh, Letty gets kidnapped, or not kidnapped. She gets arrested and sent to a black site where she meets Cipher, who was wounded early in the film and arrested. And they have a girl on girl fight, which is a interesting sequence before before they escape. This is all out of order. It is not chronological at all. Okay. Oh, I got cats all over the place. That's Berlioz back there. And it's Calliope right, or not Calliope, Boo Boo right there. Felt like a spider. uh, what else? Oh, there's a big action sequence with Peacemaker, John Cena, where they go to Dom's house. The agency goes to Dom's house, try to kidnap his son, and it's just, dang it! I swear, it feels like a spider. uh, and it's very cool. Him and Dom's sister are fighting the agency people, and of course, they win. Uh, John Cena's character, Jacob, takes B to the rendezvous point, and they send Dominic's sister off to Brian and the kids, to bring them to the rendezvous point. Like I said, Brian's in this, but he's not. They keep talking about him and keeping him alive that way. Uh, while they're doing that, there's a sequence in Rio. There's a nice race sequence between Dom, Dante, and two other people I don't remember from the franchise, but they make them out like they've been there together. One of them is Letty's sister, which was, oh, okay. younger sister, in fact. Uh, but it's an interesting sequence. Uh, very, very, very exciting, very fast, very furious. I was, I was trying to figure out how I was going to work down there. Brie Larson's in the movie. She's Kurt Russell's daughter, and she was very entertaining. She was smiling. She was, uh, you could believe her fighting. Hey, hey, hey! Oh shush! Oh shush! Yeah. Uh, I, this is the actress I would have liked to see in Captain Marvel, or in the Avengers movie. She was very, very, you know, uh, very much a person. Very, she wasn't frowning all the time. She, what are you guys doing? She was smiling. She was happy. It was like she was happy to be there. Almost. But it was fun. She had a fun character. Hopefully, she survives, to 12. John Cena has a action piece where uh, him and Dom were building this bomb car. It has the ability to shoot bombs through the front and to the back, and it fires twice and jams until they fix it. And uh, another exciting scene where Jacob uh, gives his life to help Dom save B, Dom's son. Very, very interesting. Although I thought it was a waste, he should have survived till 12, or maybe at least 11. They brought him in 9 and killed him in 10. It wasn't. I'm sorry. They should have had him in longer to make it worth, to at least make the loss feel deeper. Uh, okay, there we are. So I'm. Now I would really like to figure out. This was a good movie. No, it was a good movie. It was a fun movie. Was it great? No. Did it have some interesting story beats? Yes. But was it good? Maybe it was good, but it wasn't great. I will say that the 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 franchise has its fans because my theater was packed. We had the biggest screen at the theater, and it was full, except for the two seats right in front of the screen. Nobody ever gets those. But it was a full movie, full house, almost full. You know what I mean. It was very enjoyable. It was a nice setup for the end of the series. Uh, like I said, everybody who's I think I said this before. Maybe I said it in the last one. Everybody who's been in this series is in this movie, and hopefully we get to see more of them before the end of the series, before the end of the franchise. I'm looking forward to it. It was as movies go, I liked it much better than the last Bond movie. Uh, much better than most of the Marvel stuff that's come out lately. The only one that I really liked in the Marvels was Spider-Man and uh, Doctor Strange. But besides that, and you know, I'll admit I was looking forward to it because I'm a fan of the franchise, but I was blown away about how much I enjoyed this movie. I'm not going to say it's good. I enjoyed it. You know, that's what I have to say. If you enjoy any of the other Fast and Furious movies, I think you'll enjoy this one, even though it's light on the physical effects. But everything is insane, and that's what I go for. Uh, Show me some incredible stunt work, even if it's CGI, and I will be. I'll you know I'll I'll love it. It was That's all I say. Uh, so this I rambled long enough. I'm Bill West. I'm the man in the middle. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below. At this moment, I am 3 away from 300. Uh, please, you know, uh, please, you know, subscribe. And you know, every couple of days I try to do something that I enjoy. That's the whole thing, the channel, what I enjoy, or you know, what I want to talk about, and hopefully it's something that you want to hear about. Once again, I'm Bill West. I'm the man in the middle. I will talk to you again soon.